my hope was zero to get better. My future was only what I'm gonna see in 5 minutes. That was my future. I never planned for a day, for an hour after. No, 5 minutes. If I was able to survive those 5 minutes, I was happy. First of all, my job is one of my biggest passion. I am a cytotechnologist, and we study the morphology, the shape of the cells, in order to say what is the disease the patient have, if there is any malignant or premalignant tumor. The world that I see under the microscope is amazing. Well, it's around 12-13 years ago I started to feel some symptoms like wanted to faint and not too much energy, which I said this must be the anemia. So I didn't go to a doctor at that point because I said, well, this is only a stage, it's gonna pass, I'm gonna feel better, I'm gonna have more rest, better sleep. But as the time go by, the symptoms were increasing. Suddenly I was enjoying a dinner and suddenly I was feeling sick. I needed to go to the hospital. I was going to faint. I was going to... Yes, you have all the symptoms, but later on you started to limit your life and you started to feel afraid of things that you never felt before. For example, I wasn't able to get into the supermarket. I wasn't able to sit and drink a coffee in a restaurant or a coffee place. I was not able to pass a bridge and I stopped driving. So as you can see, the life was getting limited and limited all the time. My hope was zero to get better. My future was only what I'm gonna see in 5 minutes. That was my future. I never planned for a day, for an hour after. No, 5 minutes. If I was able to survive those 5 minutes, I was happy. The attacks are so severe that when I get them, I say goodbyes to my family. In that moment, I am convinced that I won't survive. So at the end, all the tests were done and I was given the diagnosis of panic attack. Fortunately, I went to see a doctor that he described and he told me everything. So he said to me, I'm gonna treat you now with the pill, and in 6 months you have to go and get a therapy which is called cognitive behavioral therapy. Basically is facing the beast. If I wasn't able to drive on a bridge, that's what I'm supposed to do, drive in a bridge. Set my mind before getting to the bridge or into the restaurant. It was like a fight within myself, I said, you are gonna go, enjoy. If you need to stand up 2 times, go outside, have a fresh air and come back, you do it. But don't stand up and leave. And I went, I received this therapy. I took the pill, and step by step, I got better. After the therapy, I started to drive again. I was able to cross the bridges again. I went to restaurants again. So, and all those things give you confidence, make you feel that you are getting better. My passions are a big help on all this, because when I am doing the embroidery or the cooking, my mind is totally in it. When I do my passion, basically is a mindfulness. At the beginning, my mind was always thinking in the symptoms, When is it that I'm going to get the next attack? What is going to be my life? That was all in the thinking. But with the passion that I do, and of course with the therapy that I received, my mind get distracted in all the stitches, in the colors. I can tell you that I still have those attacks in a very severe mode, but my life is on. I decided to go on. There is one thing for sure, there is hope. But one thing is important. You need the willingness to get better. It's in you. You can take the pill, you can take the therapy. Your husband, your mom, your sister can help you out. But the strength, the initial strength, has to come within you. When you feel so devastated, when you feel that the world ends tomorrow, you go and try to find yourself and avoid all these negative feelings. Try to think in your life in the past, events that make you so happy, and that is in you to live them again.